Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today, as I'm filming this, it is December 15th, 2020. And it's a special day for me because it is the 1-year anniversary of me uploading my very first video to my YouTube channel. So I thought it would be appropriate on this day to reflect on my YouTube channel as I've been doing it for an entire year now and kind of give you an idea of the state of my channel and of what I want to do in the future. Let me just mention what I'm doing in the background of this video right now because I don't think I'll be referring to what I'm doing at all during this video. This is going to be a voiceover and it's going to be a chatty one. I have created a spread in my bullet journal just outlining my year on YouTube. I am going to write down some statistics, and I'm also going to do for every month that I've made a video, I'm going to put down a little mini calendar and I'm going to write down all of the videos that I made. I did record a video recently about all of the mini calendars that I have here. They are all available for free, and if you want to watch that video and find out about them, I will link them up in the cards. In 1 year, I have made 43 videos, and this one will be my 44th. I have 53 subscribers, 432 hours watched, and 6,400 plus views. There are 2 other videos that I have filmed, but I have yet to edit them and I have yet to upload them. I hope to at least upload one of them, and then the other one I want to refilm. I still really am a small YouTube channel, but I'm very happy to have all of the subscribers that I do have. And if you are a subscriber, then I thank you for subscribing. It just makes me feel really happy to see this number. And I kind of see it as like every week that I've been on YouTube, there has been 1 new subscriber. I'm also surprised at the number of videos that I did make. And I think that honestly, because of the pandemic, I have had more time to create videos. But that being said, even though I have more videos than I thought, I also have some ideas going forward, and I'm going to go over that later in the video. Another thing that I like about creating videos on YouTube is because I'm treating it more like an audio diary or an audio journal. If I weren't doing these YouTube videos, let's say if I bought a new leather cover and I didn't show it on this channel, I would just be taking photos of it and writing about it in my physical journal. And in some ways, just talking about it instead of writing about it is much easier. Now for December, I have been watching this YouTube series called the Planner Advent series. It's created by someone called Simone, and she and some of her YouTuber friends in the planner community have gotten together to create some videos. And one of the topics that they discuss is about their YouTube channels. So I will link at least one of the videos about that below so you can watch it. But since they were doing this Planner Advent series and I was doing this State of My Channel video, I noticed that there was some overlap. So I thought I would answer those questions along with them. The first question was, why are you on YouTube? Now, the reason I was on YouTube basically was because there was something that I wanted to review, and I thought I had something to contribute to the planner community with that review. And also, I wanted the challenge to be able to record a YouTube video, having never done that before. The thing that I wanted to review was a traveler's notebook from Leather Imagined, and it's their Sky Fairy traveler's notebook in the B6 size. I couldn't find much information about it before I bought it, and after I bought it, I still couldn't find enough information, so I thought I would try my hand at doing a review. I did not have any filming setup available at the time though, so I never made that review. But I did showcase that traveler's notebook in my channel in one of the videos very briefly, and I will link that below if you want to watch it. Now that brings me to the second question of this Planner Advent series, and that is, what and when was your first YouTube video? My first YouTube video was a review of the Chuyu Culture 1 Day 1 Page Grid Diary. It is a planner that I really use more as a notebook for my bullet journal, and I still use it to this day. I'm also going to be using a new one for 2021. So I really liked it, and I couldn't find any videos or much information about it, and that's why I created that video. That was the biggest hurdle, and then once I got through that video, I just made more videos and it just kind of snowballed from there. I can get really chatty, and once again, if I weren't saying this out loud here in this video, I would just be writing about it. The third question is, what is your most watched video? The most watched video on my channel is the only one that's gotten over 1,000 views. And I just got to 1,000 views like almost right before I did this video, so I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, that video is about the Chic Sparrow unboxing, where I unboxed 2 B6 sized folios. I will link to that unboxing video in the cards above and below as well. Question number 4 is, what is your reaction to that video? Is it still true? An update on it. I guess my reaction to that video is, when I unboxed them, I really liked those 2 folios and I still like them now. I still have them. I will say that using those 2 folios to hold my bullet journal, which is that Chuyu Culture planner I mentioned, it is a little bit too small for my liking to be used with that notebook, but otherwise I still use them and I still like them. Those were the 4 questions for the Planner Advent series, but now I'm just going to continue on from there. I talked about my most watched video, and that was an unboxing video, and I would have to say that of the categories of videos that I've made, unboxings are the most popular ones. My second most watched video is that of my Hobonichi 2021 unboxing. That makes sense because Chic Sparrow is a pretty popular company and so is Hobonichi. But I do want to make more videos about smaller creators as well. I mentioned Leather Imagined, although right now her shop is on hiatus. But I also really like Lorite or Lacau, and they're run by the same guy. I do have a couple of leather covers from them and I've shown them in my channel. So I will continue to do more unboxings in the future. Other videos that I've done on my channel involve making ring-bound inserts and my own inserts, and I had a lot of fun creating those. That was another new challenge for me as well. I also did enjoy doing the One Book July, where I did one project for the month of July, and I did some fountain pen related videos as well. Now I want to talk about the videos that are watched the least or have the lowest number of views, and those are my bullet journal related videos. Most of my planning is done in a bullet journal, and I like showing how I set them up because it's a creative outlet for me, and I like kind of going back through and seeing my thought process when I explain how I set up my bullet journal. But I also recognize that it may not be useful to other people just because I don't show the inner workings of my bullet journal. I don't want to show what I actually write in there, just to set up before I start really filling it in. I have explained this before, but in summary, I don't want to share any of that because I don't want to have to worry about accidentally sharing something that I don't want anybody to see. And also, if I know that somebody's going to be reading this later, then I'm going to change the way that I write. I'm going to self-censor, and I don't like that. I did manage for September, October, November, and December, that's 4 months, to show my bullet journal setup for every month. And I like doing that. I want to try doing that every month, but I don't know if I can. I may look at other ways of showing it. I may not do any voiceover or audio at all and just do a silent video with captions. That could work. The next thing I want to talk about is just my thoughts on the process of filming videos, creating videos, and editing, publishing those videos onto my YouTube channel. I am new to creating videos, and I'm also not that used to listening to the sound of my voice, and I have to do that a lot when I'm editing. I do have to do a lot of editing every single time. I want to work on improving my filming setup and the way I film so that there's less editing involved. But in terms of my publishing workflow, I think I've got it figured out, and I quite like the way that I do it. So I don't know if anybody would be interested in learning about how I do it or not. Let me know if you are interested. I also want to improve the sound of my videos. I recently heard myself talk in a video using earphones, which I don't normally do, and it just seemed to bring to my attention all of the breathing and other little noises and the just weird sounds that happen in the background, which I would like to improve. So I'm thinking of maybe getting a microphone or something. If you have any thoughts about the sound quality, please let me know as well. Way before I started my YouTube channel, I watched a video by Robin from Talks from the Heart. and it is titled Having a YouTube Channel, My Opinions and Tips. I made notes on that video, and although I didn't really refer to it during this year, I will say that every single one of those tips that she provided in that video is something that I would repeat too, and I would agree with. I will link to that video in case you want to watch it as well. One thing I would add to her list of tips would be don't film if you're too tired or if you're sick. There was one video earlier on where I had a cough, and it was just really hard to film and also a lot harder to edit it. And I don't think I edited out all of the coughing and the sniffling. Then for my Hobonichi unboxing video, I filmed that around 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and that was just because I wanted to see what was inside, and I didn't have any patience to wait until the next day when I could film. So I did it in the middle of the night, and I was so exhausted that took a while to edit as well, just because I couldn't pronounce some words, like the word manufacturing. I just took forever, and then I had to repeat myself over and over just trying to get that word out. Now for the last topic, I want to talk about my goals for the channel going forward. I've mentioned some of the things that I could improve upon already, so that's what I want to do. I want to be better prepared every time I sit down to film a video. For example, when I'm doing this video, I've created an outline so that it's easier for me to talk about what I want to talk about, and thus it will be easier for me to edit. I want to look into improving my sound quality, like getting a microphone. There is a clip at the beginning of most of my videos where I use a whiteboard marker and I write down the title of my video. I want to figure out a way where I can do it using some animation instead of having to write it out by hand. I want to double the number of subscribers I have. I want to improve my social media presence. I want to learn how to take better photos with better lighting. I want to do a couple more fountain pen related videos, and I have a couple of ideas lined up for that. I also have an idea for my very next video, and hopefully I can do that by the end of the year. It would be about the state of my planner and the state of my journal, something along the same lines as this video. I hope that any of you still watching me at this point will stick around for that video. If you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.